Good morning, everyone. This is Todd Creek Rock back for another exciting day here on the ARK Survival Evolve Crystal Isles map. This is day number 223 of our little adventure here, and well, this episode is going to be all about loot. We've been on this map for over 200 days, and we've been collecting loot drops and loot crates and supply drops for well over 200 days, and we're getting really poor loot, so we're going to try to fix that today. We're out here in the Arctic. We're way out here heading out toward the blue obelisk. We're going to head for that island over there that's called Eldritch Island. There's supposed to be some really good loot crates over there, and we're going to go collect those today and try to get some really good stuff. So if you're like me and you're playing on a PlayStation 4 and you've been playing for a long time, like me, I've been playing for over 200 days on this game, and the loot I've been getting is, best stuff I've been getting is basically apprentice and journeyman stuff. I occasionally get a mastercraft saddle of something that I usually can't use, and the only ascended item I've even found so far on this map is an ascended mantis saddle, and you can't even tame mantises on this map. So today I'm going to get out here and I'm going to hit up some really good loot crates. And I'm going to dump some stuff I just got out of that one loot crate, or that supply drop, that green supply drop. It had a bunch of stuff in it that we don't really even need. Wood and stone and thatch and stuff. I'm going to keep the narcotics and the storage boxes. Storage boxes are always great. But anyway, I've got locations for some loot crates over here in this Eldritch Isles. It's supposed to be really OP loot crates. They're kind of like the desert loot crates on Ragnarok. They're supposed to have really good stuff in them. I have been checking the area out, and I have got them a few times already and got some really good stuff so far. So I'm going to try to do it this time on camera, give everybody the GPS coordinates. First one over here is when you first come into this place, there's this big giant water ball right here on the ground. Big electric water ball. You'll come around this water ball and land right next to it right here. There's three little rocks right here. This loot crate is right in between these rocks. You can see it's right here. First time I came down here, there was a big old rock right over top of this loot crate, and you couldn't find it, so I had to get out my pick and bust the rock, and the loot crate was inside of it. But here's the GPS location of this loot crate. It is 24.1 by 67.7, and it should have some really good stuff in it. Let me get rid of some. Dang. Arctopleura. I hope it didn't hit my armor. But this loot crate looks like a yellow one, but it should still have some really good stuff in it. Let's check it out real quick here. Okay, we got a Basiliosaur saddle and a journeyman compound bow. Let's see real quick here. We got a apprentice blueprint for an apprentice Basiliosaur saddle and a blueprint for a journeyman compound bow. Okay, let's head to the other supply drop and give you the location on it. You want to head right back up toward this mountain here. There's a little valley in the middle of these mountains on this Eldritch Isles, and you want to head right straight toward this wall over here. There's a second rock up right there. There's a little spot that you can just barely land on right straight in front of me there, and there is a supply drop hanging off the ledge of this thing right here. You can see it right in front of me there. You can land on this little ledge here if you get just the right spot. It is very difficult to do though, and it's kind of hard to get this drop if you don't land right on the right spot. Right there you can land. GPS location on this one is 26.1 by 72.9. Best thing to do is stay on your wyvern when you're trying to get it, or whatever you're flying on. Okay, this one has some really good stuff in it. This one's got journeyman, whatever the fur armor is for the winter stuff. Wow, it takes a lot to make it, but I'm going to try to make some of that, and also some journeyman ghillie gauntlets. So that's another really good get. A lot better than stuff I usually get. Still nothing ascended, but you come up over this water ball right next to where that drop was and head right straight to this ledge here. There's another one right here next to this tree right here. does not appear to be here right now, but it should be directly right here. And the location on it is 24.7 by 74.1. Should be right there, but it's not here right now for some reason. I guess sometimes they're not here. But anyway, here's another interesting thing. You can get fish right here. See, falling out of this water ball. There's piranha falling out of it onto the ground, and you can pick them up and get free fish right here. I guess I could watch here, mate. We might see one come out. I could probably... Right there's some falling out, see? Those are piranhas and anglerfish. These water balls have all kinds of fish and stuff in them. I have actually got some biotoxin up here from killing some jellyfish. But you can get a bunch of fish just this standing under this ball right here. These fish will fall out for you. And you can get up in them, but they're kind of dangerous. See right there, it's piranhas, and it's dying, falling out of the water ball. And well, I've kind of figured out that this shocking thing on the water ball, I think all it really does is slow you way down. I'm going to turn around here real quick and make sure this loot crate hasn't respawned. There should be one right here next to this tree, but it's not here right now. So let's head up to the next one. We want to fly straight up right here. And let's see here. We go up to these mountain peaks right up here. And then you look down, just when you get up a little bit higher there, you look over to your right. And there's another little peak right here in front of you on your right. Fly down below this, there's like a little archway next to this mountain. It's got a bunch of big blue crystals and stuff hanging off of it right here. But you can fly down under this archway right here, in between it. And land down here on the ground right below this. Right here is another one. This was a red one here. Okay, the GPS location on this one is 24.2 by 87.7. This one isn't red, so maybe we'll get something ascended out of this one. Yeah, we got an ascended Dodecurus saddle. We'll put that to use. And we also got some Mastercraft ghillie boot blueprints, so we got a couple of really good drops out of that one. A couple of really good things out of that one. Okay, there's one more that I know about. And it's right directly up above us right here. Just fly up to this archway here and land on this little ledge right here. And then you want to turn around. See this big water ball right here and on the edge of this? I like to get my wyvern right over here because there's lots of dangerous creatures in here, like there's anglerfish and jellyfish and electric eels and all kinds of creatures that can damage you. I like to get over here and blow my fire in here a time or two to kill everything that's in the way. Then you can walk right over to the edge of this. You can see the loot crate inside there. I don't know if I'll be able to do the GPS thing while I get in there or not. But here's the GPS on this 24.7. Uh-oh, jellyfish. Jellyfish, jellyfish. There's a... Sometimes you can kill all that stuff like this. Cinderia. I'll just give you the GPS location for this outside of it right here. It's 24.8 by 78.7. But I'm going to go in there and get that loot crate. It's worth the risk. And you can get biotoxin off these jellyfish like this, which is great. And this has got some ascended ghillie in it, I think, or Mastercraft, one of the... I'm getting hit by something. Piranhas, they're falling out of there. They will fall out of the water and die a lot of times. And you can get fish meat just like that. And the really good thing you can get is that biotoxin, because you can make those shocking tranquilizer darts out of that. I got a set of 105 armor Mastercraft ghillie gauntlets out of that one, and a really good crossbow. Let's see, my best crossbow right now is 197. I got a 205 crossbow out of that. So that is a big upgrade for me, and it actually is a journeyman, and the one I had already was a Mastercraft. So that's the last one I know about, but we're going to fly back over to that one that wasn't there and see if it'll come back to that before we leave. See if we can get it again, or see if we can get it today. It wasn't there a minute ago. The one by the tree underneath the water ball. we're going to head back over to it and hope that it's spawned by now. So if it is, we'll get all 5 of them. We may only get 4 of them today, though. May only be able to get 4 of them. I think it is right down here in this valley. I have a little bit of a hard time remembering how to get back to it from the opposite direction, but I think it's right directly down here. And it is there now, so we're going to get all 5 of these. And it is a red one, so maybe we'll get something really good. Okay, let's get the GPS on this one again. This one is 24.7 by 74.1, and it's right next to this tree here. You can see the fish over there still falling out of that water ball. Let's see what we get out of this one. Okay, we got 240 flak. A blueprint for 240 flak leggings. That will definitely be an upgrade for me at Mastercraft. Yep, that is really good. Boy, my armor is about destroyed from those piranhas. And I also got some journeyman cloth, which that's pretty much not no good. But so there's the five OP loot crates that are on this map that I know about anyway. Now, there's probably some more somewhere, but that's all I know about. I'm gonna go back and check these first 2 again and see if there's a slight chance that they might have respawned. That one hasn't. But that's probably all we're going to get. We was probably lucky that we got all 5 of them. I've come over here a few days and only got 3 of them. The first one is right down here below the mountain, and right next to that big giant water ball right here. We're going to go down here and check and see if it might have respawned. I kind of doubt it, but it might. Nope, right here is the spot. And like I said, the first time I came to this one, there was a big old giant rock right here, and I had to bust it, and the loot crate was on the inside of the rock. But anyway, I'm going to head back to base. I'm going to show everybody what I've been getting out of these loot crates before I end my video off. And it is a pretty good ways back to base. But anyway, the first thing I think I got out of one of those, one of the first drops anyway, was a Mastercraft Argentavis saddle. So that was really good. And then just a few drops later, I got an ascended piece of flak boots, ascended blueprints, so I already made up some of those. So they've got some ascended items in them, and a lot of Mastercraft, lots of journeymen, and lots of ascended journeymen and apprentice ones also. But like I said before, I found those loot crates. The only ascended piece of armor I had was an ascended mantis saddle. Need to make sure I don't include that stuff with my Eldritch Island loot crates. I've got a special box back at base with all that stuff in it. Now I'm going to take you back to my base really quick and show you what all I've been getting out of that. So it is some pretty good stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to do anything else today or not. It's going to be kind of a short video, I think, once I get back and show what all can be found out of these loot crates. We've got some really good stuff. We've got something I never got before out of any supply drops is fur blueprints. I've got a couple pieces of fur blueprints. Got a what else did I get? I got a, what's that other tier of armor up past flak? It's ride armor. I got some ride armor pieces. I think I've got a ride helmet with like 300 armor on it. But I'll show all that as soon as I get back to base. It's just right over that little ridge right up in front of me. It's going to take another minute or so though. My wyvern has ascended dino candy, but it still takes a while to get across this map. I have been doing a little bit of dinosaur breeding and stuff too, so I guess I could show off what I've been doing the last few days. I did finally get all my Rex stats combined into a single Rex, and all my Parasaur stats combined into single Parasaurs. And I've got a really close to getting my Pteranodons all combined also. And I've got a lot of wyvern eggs saved up to hatch, so I'll probably do another mass wyvern egg hatching pretty soon. Right here's what my base looks like right now. It's basically just a mess of animals. I got like probably 30 T-Rexes on this side and all my wyverns on the other side. And I did finally put up a dinosaur gateway over there, or behemoth gateway. And there's my megatheriums. Let's see if I can land going fast like this. Boy, I'm going to get him stuck inside my building. This is pretty bad. Let's slow this guy down a little bit. See if we can land. I got up an industrial forge and an industrial grinder already. And there's my maxed out parasaurs right there, the 303. I've got a 303 parasaur power here that's got all the stats of the best ones. And I've even got one with a melee mutation. I think I've showed it before. It's got like a copper colored head. This guy's got one melee mutation. So we're already into melee mutations on our parasaurs and our rexes. We've got a perfect one over here finally. I think it came out 266. Yeah, it's this one right here. This one's got all the best stats of all these rexes combined into one. It came out at level 266. But the reason we're back here at the base is I wanted to show you all the stuff I've been getting out of those Eldritch Isle OP loot crates. Right here's the box I've been storing this stuff in. Along with the stuff we've got today, we've got a Mastercraft Ankylosaur saddle blueprint. We've got a ramshackled, that's ramshackled we got out of something. We got a ramshackled Arno saddle, a ascended Argentavis saddle. That's a really good one there. We got an ascended assault rifle blueprint. We got a Journeyman Bronto platform saddle. We got a Mastercraft regular Bronto saddle. We've got Journeyman Chitin leggings with 169 armor. We got a Journeyman Diplodocus saddle blueprint. We got a Mastercraft fabricated pistol with 233 damage. We got a actual Mastercraft fabricated pistol with 199. Here's probably the best thing we got so far. We got these Mastercraft flak boots blueprint with 320 armor. We've got a 50 armor fur blueprint. We got a Mastercraft Gallimimus saddle blueprint. We got a 340 armored Mastercraft miner's helmet. I might have to make that. That's pretty good armor there, but we actually got one with better armor than the miner's helmet. We got a Ichthyornis saddle, ramshackled. We get a few ramshackled items out of that stuff. So far we haven't got any basic stuff. It's all been ramshackled or better. Most of it's Mastercraft. We got a Mastercraft Megalosaurus saddle, a Ascended Pelagornis saddle blueprint, a Apprentice Procoptodon saddle blueprint, a Ascended Uteranus saddle. That is pretty good also. It's got 88 armor on it, so if we get a good Uteranus tamed up, that's a great saddle. We've got some Riot leggings here with 270 armor, and they're only Apprentice. We've got a Mastercraft Riot helmet with 360 armor. We've got a couple of good pump-action shotguns here. We got an Apprentice pump-action with 170 damage, and then we've got a Journeyman also with 170.9 damage. So the Journeyman is just like 0.4 of a point higher than the Apprentice one, and then we've got this Apprentice Palumbo Scorpius saddle, which is a scorpion saddle. I don't know how you say that, but I want to stash all of my Eldritch Isle loot crate stuff in here, and I'm going to make some of it. I'm going to make these leggings and this crossbow. And I did get this Journeyman basic cloth armored one out of that. But anyway, that's what you can get out of those OP loot crates up in the Eldritch Isles area. And that's pretty much all I was going to do today, I think, was show off those loot crate drop locations. But anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And thanks again for watching. This is Ty Creek Rock on the Crystal Isles map, signing out.